I am Bindu, and today with me is Shailaja. We are back with the second part of the rains and rivers lesson. Let's look at the video and see how the water flows in streams. Rivers are the backbone of human civilization. They provide us with fresh water, which is helpful for various purposes such as cleaning, washing, drinking, etc. Without rivers, life will just come to a halt. Rivers just keep on flowing without any stop. So, students, in this lesson we are discussing flowing rivers, transformation of a stream into a broad river, floodplains and floods, preventing soil erosion, keywords. Stream, a body of running water flowing on the earth. Tributaries, a river or stream flowing into a larger river or lake. Sediment. Sediment is a solid material that is moved and deposited in a new location. Floods, an overflow of a large amount of water beyond its normal limits. Vegetation, a plant community which has grown naturally without human aid and has been left undisturbed by humans for a long time. Concept map. Rivers. When rain falls on the earth, different things happen to the water. Some of it seeps into the soil. Some flows on top of the land. And the rest turns into water vapor and mixes with the air. Transformation of a stream into a broad river. A river typically begins as a small stream. As it continues to flow, it grows larger and wider due to the addition of smaller streams. These smaller rivers or streams that join a larger river are known as tributaries. As the river expands, its speed decreases. It starts to deposit the sediment and sand it has carried along its bed and banks. This process leads to the creation of plains. As the river approaches the sea, its speed decreases and it cannot transport the silt and sand. Instead, It deposits them along its course, filling it. During floods, new channels are formed for the water to reach the sea, creating a delta. The Krishna and Godavari rivers form deltas on the eastern coast. These rivers have water throughout the year, unlike smaller rivers that only flow during the rainy season. Floodplains and floods. During the rainy season, rivers experience variations in water levels, being full at that time but shrinking during the dry season. The riverbeds are characterized by their wide width and high banks, which are filled with sand and gravel. The floodplain, lacking trees, is unable to support permanent vegetation due to the heavy rainfall. Major rivers such as Krishna, Godavari, Brahmaputra and Ganga frequently encounter floods during the rainy season as a result of excessive rainfall. In recent years, floods have become a significant issue in India. Every year, during the rainy season, some part of the country experiences flooding. This leads to extensive harm to the population, agriculture, and animals. Let's determine if we have played a role in causing these floods. Vegetation on land slows down rainwater, allowing it to gradually enter the soil and preventing sudden floods. It also helps absorb more water and reduces soil erosion caused by rainwater. Without vegetation, topsoil is carried away, inducing the river's depth and capacity to carry water, leading to flooding even with minimal rainfall. However, vegetation significantly minimizes soil erosion. Massive tree plantation. Governments worldwide are increasingly implementing afforestation programs for environmental sustainability. Telangana is leading this movement with its ambitious tree planting initiative. The government aims to plant 2.3 billion saplings across the state. Focusing on 40,000 seedlings in each village and 4 million seedlings in each assembly constituency annually. stakeholders, including representatives, officials, villagers, and community members are collaborating to plant trees in various locations, preventing soil erosion. Forests are vital for flood control and preventing soil erosion. Tree roots maintain soil integrity and slow surface water movement, inducing flood risk. Road construction often removes mature trees, highlighting the need to prioritize new tree planting. Protecting newly planted vegetation is essential for success. The Harita Rakshaka committees oversee progress at village, district and state levels, with the Sarpanch as chairman. Cyclones in India's coastline bring destructive storms with strong winds. Heavy rains and high waves. They occur between June and December, with the most devastating one that had occurred in November 1977, resulting in the loss of 9,941 lives and destruction of at least 100 villages. The impact is influenced by societal organization and preparedness, with the poorest bearing the brunt. After the flood waters recede, all water sources became contaminated, forcing the impoverished to use polluted water and exposing them to diseases. Damaged roads and heavy rainfall complicate relief efforts. Immediate damage, like loss of life, is significant. Let's see the precautions for facing floods. Stay updated on cyclones and floods through media and inform others. Prepare an emergency kit with essential items. Find a safe shelter in advance for cyclone situations. Strengthen your home if needed. Store water and food in waterproof containers when a cyclone warning is issued. Stay indoors and away from the ocean during and after a cyclone warning. Drink boiled water. Cover the food and avoid overeating. Use natural remedies for diarrhea raw tea, rice water, tender coconut water. Ensure that children have enough to eat. Disinfect surroundings with bleach and lime. Stay away from flood waters. Wear protective footwear and check depth and current. Don't eat food that touches flood waters. Boil tap water in rural areas and consider using halogen tablets for purification. Be cautious of snakes during floods. Conclusion. The water that falls as rain is constantly recycled because water can change from a liquid state to a gaseous state, a process known as evaporation, and then change back to a liquid again, condensation. Thank you.